Marco, first day and getting these guys, on the ice with you. What are some of your takeaways?
No, it was good. I thought the first half was really good. Guys were excited, a little nervous, but it's normal. But they had a really good jump. I thought they were excited to be out there. They're excited to be, especially here in this environment. Coming to this rink, to this building, you could tell. It was good. I thought it was a good first day.
With the short time frame, what kind of drills you focus on today to prepare yourself to play tomorrow already?
Yeah, just a tiny little structure because I want them to have a better idea, understanding how we want to play as an organization. But you can't focus too much because I just want them to play too. So it's a little bit of mix, but also a little bit in ozone, and we want to have a shooting mentality with some good net front and stuff like that. So that's something we kind of worked on it today, starting with breakouts as well.
How much are you guys going to rely, your staff, how much are you guys going to rely on the players that you had last year with the rain to kind of set the tone for camp this weekend?
Yeah, no, it's that's why it's so important to have at least a few guys around, so they know exactly what I want. They know my voice. They know my language. So, and those guys are a big help for me and for those kids. So, it's already nice to see that they take charge, right? The Clark, the Pinelli. It's nice to see that these guys already, tell them where to go and what to do. So it's definitely a good sign.
Was it good to see those types of guys lining up against each other during drills? You have the Clark pair up against the Pinelli line. You kind of see how they go head to head too.
Yeah, no, that's I really believe that's how you learn the most too, right? And at one drill it was funny. I said to the wingers, I said, you better be careful if a guy like Clark, he might do a move on you and just kind of explain how it is against good players. Sure enough, he did it in practice. So, and that's why you kind of learn from those kind of good players. And with the Kings, you learn from the Kopitar, the Doughty, these guys. And even when I was playing in those good teams, but these guys drive the bus, and these guys practice, games, locker room, you name it. But that's where you learn.
Clark has a lot of expectations coming into the season, probably goals for himself. What are you looking to get out of him for this weekend?
No, it just I think we're where he left off. I thought with us, at least he was really good. He was really solid. He needed to learn and fix a few things, and I think he's more mature. He looks a little bit thicker. I think he's a little stronger. So that's where we all know he can play. We all know how smart he is on the ice. It's just those little things he just have to a little bit smarter. But I think with the experience, Kings, rain last year, playoffs, I expect him to be better this year.
Yeah, jumping off of that, he was such a big performer for you when you had him. What did you see in Brant's game evolve and develop from the start of the year to the end of the season? What pieces of his game improved, changed, whatsoever?
Yeah, no, I think the main focus was a little bit on his defensive play, and that's something. He's very creative offensively. He jumped on everything. So again, it goes. When I say defensive play, it goes two ways, right? Jumping on the rush with the forwards, he just has to pick his or the right time. Let's put it that way. And defensively, he just he has to be solid to be an NHL player. And again, I can, if you look at in this room with Drew Doughty, he's one of the best. So hopefully he can learn from those kind of guys. But that's something I thought he improved over the year with 25 minutes a night, so that's not easy either. So, but again, there's still room to improve, but he definitely got better.
I know that, like you said, he's got a ton of runway ahead of him, so he doesn't need to be something right away. But ultimately, what you said, that's going to be the difference between him, say, being a power play guy, at the NHL level, and a 25-minute guy.
Yeah,
right?
no, and for this, I think the focus will be probably more a little bit on other guys for this weekend. But you know, with him, I just want him to take charge, not just on the ice, off the ice. Be a leader. He's not. I mean, he's still young, but he's not a young kid anymore. And I want him to grow as a person as well. So that's so important too. It's not just on the ice. We always talk about on the ice, but grow as a person too. And I think what I hear. What I can hear this summer with all these workouts and even Clarkie workouts, I think went real well. So I'm happy about that.
There was a lot of attention surrounding Liam Greentree after the draft and at Dev Camp, and now that you guys get to see him in game situations this weekend, what expectations do you have for a player of his caliber coming into the week?
Yeah, no, I honestly I was really excited to actually see him because I only saw a few highlights, but that's it. I was pleasantly surprised when I saw him like in a room because he's a big kid. Like looks like he's in a great shape. Looks like a hockey player, and that's what I like. Very straightforward guy. I like what I saw the day at practice. He came up to me right away, asked great questions. So his mind is already there. So seems like a really good kid, and hopefully. You know, I will have a chance to work with him, but so far it's been great.
A lot of guys on the roster, a lot of goalies. How do you and the staff expect to kind of manage the minutes that guys are getting this week?
Well, I said it at the podcast, right? That's why I'm staying out of it. And we have the goalie department is very big. We have a lot of coaches, but you know, that's something I think that's from actually the goalie department and Blakey. You know, we had a quick chat yesterday. I think the goal is to play everyone, and you know, there was a few goals will play a little bit more than others, but you know, we will try to give everyone a chance if we can. Might change tomorrow again, but you know, that's something they control, and they're just going to let me know how they want to do it.
Will you tell us who's going to start game one?
It's going to be game time decision.
All right.
So